Do you guys remember the days? Well, actually, of course you don't. None of us were born at this time in the early 19th century, or the late 19th century, when the men would go outside and they would like be dressed to the nines the entire time. They would wear a suit and a tie and a top hat, and the women would wear these extravagant, beautiful dresses with a huge hat on and a bird on top. Like this was the Victorian era. Excuse me. And they would even dress like this going to the beach, guys. Contrast that to today in 2022 when it's typical for people to like just go outside in a tank top, basketball shorts and some fucking Jordans on. I think about that. Like society was way better back in those days than it is now, at least in regards to like how marriages lasted and things like that. Different story for a different day. But yeah, it's a lost art concept, man. It really is. It's a lost art concept to be dressed to the nines just to do it. Like taking such pride in your appearance, like you get a different reaction from people, man. You elicit a very different reaction from people. I've seen experiments about this on YouTube where on one instance, a guy will go out asking for money looking homeless, and on the other, he'll be dressed like this in a suit and tie, dressed to the nines, and they always gave the guy the money when he was dressed up, when he was like wearing a zoot suit, for lack of a better term. And it not only that, but a suit actually provides, sorry, that was my cat. A suit is the confidence. Like, I've heard that saying before, like, from Shark Tank, like the dudes on Shark Tank and things like that, the suit is your confidence. Like, it's your presentation to the world of who you are and how you carry yourself. And when you take that much pride in your appearance, people notice, especially the ladies, man. Especially the ladies. I remember going to bars back in Austin, Texas, wearing a suit and tie, and, sorry, my cat, wearing a suit and tie, and the girls would always stare at me because they always, like, I'm assuming that they thought I was, like, rich or some shit, or I had some high-paying job, which none of it was true, but I still got that reaction because the suit carried that with it. And it's crazy how a suit can change that perception to people, and not only with them, but also you carry yourself mentally in a very different way, and it's weird, man. I didn't know that, but I digress once again. The whole point of this video is we need to recapture that. We need to go back to those days, when men really took pride in their appearance like that, and they did it just to do it. They wore a suit because they wanted to present to the public, yes, I carry myself as a businessman or as a man on a mission. And no one does that anymore. That's not, I don't even think that's just for the USA. People don't do that anymore. And the 19th century was just a vintage, different time. A time where people cared more about, what they looked like in public. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm ranting a little bit now at this point, but anyways, and I even look even classy drinking this stupid glass of box wine right now in this fucking glass I bought from Goodwill. But combined with the suit and the tie, like it looks classy. Oh, Mr. High and Mighty over there. I'm just kidding, but seriously, it really does. It makes you feel powerful and like, a real man. Because at least every man has to have at least one suit. I've heard that saying before, that every man should have at least one suit in his closet to wear every once in a while. Well, fuck that. Fuck that every once in a while. I'm doing it every fucking day. I'm doing it every fucking day from now on because, I already take pride in my appearance, and wearing a suit and a tie for no reason in Alaska, of all places, because here in Alaska, I don't want to shit on my own state or my own people in my state, but a lot of people just dress like, they're homeless or something. Like, everyone doesn't really give a fuck. We're a fucking frontier up here in Alaska. But you'll definitely get looked at a lot more here in Alaska for wearing a suit. They're probably going to think you're in politics or like you work at a bank or something extravagant and full of money, which is the exact opposite, at least for me personally. But I like that reaction. And yeah, us men, we need to go back to when men were fashionable and took pride in their appearance, and they showed the world, hey, I'm all about business, man. And you want to talk? Let's talk. And the ladies were like, we're good, man. A man in a suit. You guys remember that fucking ZZ Top fucking song? Sharp dressed man. It's true, though. It is true. I'm going off on a tangent right now, but it's true. Like, you do. It really does have that effect. Anyways, Braulio's out. Drinking my fancy wine here with. It was only like $9.99. But I don't fucking care. It looks like it's like super expensive with this soup. Anyways, peace out, and let's do that. Let's do that, because I know, sure as fuck, I'm going to start dressing in my fucking nines every single day. For no reason. For no special occasion. Just to do it. Peace out. Braulio out.